This is going to be break number 5190. This is Black and Silhouette NBA. We have a 10% filler. It's going to fill up 100 names. Josh G for 2, Jason L for 2, Eric G, Keith H for 2, Hubba, Christian Jones, Jathan J for 4, Gary D for 2, Jerry C, Gary D, Dan Lee, Stupid Monkey, that's a new name, Rich D for 4. Oh boy, I'm going to need oxygen after this. Caleb C, Anthony A for 3, Matthew R, David S for 2, Jeffrey M for 2, Tom H, Frank N for 3, Alex A for 2, John A, Andrew A for 2, Marcel M, Ricardo V for 5, Gary T for 2, Ryan G, Keith H for 2, Jeremy R for 2, Floyd S, A, Mike KW for 2, Keith H for 2, Jacob Soto, Christopher M for 2, Caleb W, Keith H, Brian Kim, Travis B for 3, James P, New, Ian M for 3, Alejandro, Baby Shaq, Michael L, Dan B, Rico Saban for 2, Peter B, Jimmy Chitwood, Slab Daddy, Robin S, Victor Benelos for 3, Rico, Andrew S, Gary, and Greg for 5, and Stevie for 2. Yes, we have a name, Stupid Monkey, on the spreadsheet now. Yeah, that's a crazy one. Frustrated came in the shop, tried to trade Norse for a bunch of Pokemon. Got you. Yeah, that's weird that if somebody came into the shop and tried to trade a Norris auto for like more value, it's kind of predatory, you know. It's one thing if he's in products, it's another if you come in an hour after he died and was like, I need triple for this card. That's pretty predatory. We have 8 times. Top 10 are going to make it on into the break. Good luck to my fillers. This is a big filler right here. 4, 5, 6, 7, and your top 10. Frank N, Dan B, David S, Jerry C, Victor Benelos, Ricardo V, Slab Daddy, Keith H, Josh G, and Jeremy R making it into the break. You guys are good. You guys are in. Everybody else, you'll be in our filler giveaway coming up way later tonight. Death had a hard day meeting Chuck Norris. The Chuck Norris jokes are legendary. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Yeah, we always saw that on ComC a lot. People would, the minute somebody died, they'd run to ComC and buy a bunch of cards and try to flip them. That's never cool. It's one thing if you just own a card and, you know, it gets more valuable because they passed or whatever. It's another to buy them with the intent to immediately resell, to capitalize off somebody's death. That's never cool.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Combo spots in this one: Nets and Cavs, Clippers and Kings, and Suns and Pacers. We have Chuck Norris didn't die. God asked for a rematch. That's funny. Peter DePaulo, our platinum member, up top, all the way down to Jeremy R, gonna be on the bottom. Let's go. 6 times on your names and 6 times on your teams. It's not good karma to capitalize off death. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeremy R up top. All the way down to Slab Daddy on the bottom. I keep wanting to say Slap Daddy for some reason.
Well, it's probably some
Hawks up top.
you visit.
Wizards on bottom. I definitely don't visit. Unbelievable. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bucks up top. Bucks top here. Wizards on the bottom. Got Jeremy R with the Bucks, Josh G with the Nuggets, Bruiser Cat with the Rockets, David S with the Celtics, Peter DePaulo with the Thunder, and our mods or our platinum spot. Nice. Greg J with the Jazz, Show Me Mo with the Pistons, James M with the Lakers, Joe C with the Grizz. We have Stephen W with the Miami Heat, David B with the Clippers and the Kings, Russell with the Warriors. Hit a bounty on Thursday for $1,100 with JML. Victor Benelos with the Blazers, Mini Fast Car, Hornets, Frank N with this. Oh boy. Frank, I'm so sorry. Suns, Pacers, Nets, and Cavs. Jeffrey M with the Mavs, looking for those coops. Travis B with the Bulls. Ryan O with the Spurs, looking for Wemby. We have Thomas H with the Magic. Jerry with the Pels. Keith H with the T-Wolves. Jerry with the Hawks. Mezzi with the Knicks. Dan B with the Sixers. Ricardo with the Raptors. And Slab Daddy with the Wizards.
Wow, you really comboed him.
Yeah, I double combo mealed him. Somebody would say I've double combo mealed once or twice in my life. That's not true.
You said something the other day. What about?
Give you guys a minute to talk trades.
Oh, I don't remember
what did I say earlier, JML?
It was yesterday.
What did I say yesterday, JML?
I can't be the only fat person looking for them.
Oh, I can't, yeah, I did say that.
Oh my god.
I did say that during our shipping day.
Crashed. It was like you were so silent to that point.
I did say that. Thanks for the giveaway. You're very welcome, Chris. Cavs not bad in silhouette. Yes, they do have LeBron Finals MVP patches. How does that mean I have 4 teams? Yeah, you have 4 teams. The Nets and the Cavs is not bad because you have Finals LeBron MVP. Give you guys a minute to talk trades. There is not a single box in this break that I don't think is under $1,000, or they might be around $1,000. This break is actually wild. When I put this one together and it was only 4 boxes for 230 bucks, I was like, what the hell? How? And then I said, I'm still going to run it. I think you've got these that are north of $2,000 now, chrome jumbo boxes, which is wild. I think Midnight's around 1,000 right now. Silhouette might be like 900-ish. It's just been a solid product. When it first came out, we didn't like it, but it's just been a solid product. This one's up to 1,500 now. These are Prism Black Hobby. These are ridiculous. We have pulled some crazy cards. Pulled some absolutely crazy cards. I'm going to give you guys another minute to talk trades. I'm going to grab some top loads. I'm sorry, Ricardo. I mean, listen. I bought a Jacoby Walter card yesterday. You guys know that on ComC? I bought a Jacoby Walter Prism Sparkle to 24 for $9. Who are the Wizards? You are looking for Alex Sarr. You're looking for Alex Sarr. He has autos and tops, and Trey Johnson as well as your rookie. Yep. We want to see a lot of dancing squirrels. I know basketball has not treated us great lately, so we need to get back in the W column for sure. A big dub here. We need a logo man here. All right. I don't even know where to start with this break. I'm going to start with Chrome Jumbo. This is the most expensive box in the break, but I'm going to start with it. Back in my teen years, we would get 2 Wendy's triples with extra cheese, bacon, 2 large fries, and a frosted cheese. Dude, you cannot eat that. That's a lot of food. That's a lot of food, actually. So, what was it? Was it Thursday? During JML stream? Me and Jeezy got Burger King, and I just wanted a lettuce wrap because I'm doing keto, you know? They give me these burgers, and they're literally on a bed of lettuce. It's like a burger salad. They gave me like a burger salad. It wasn't even a wrap. I was like, who was high working and saw this order and was like, oh, we'll make a salad out of it. All right, we've got Yang Hansen. Sion James. I was very upset. I was looking forward to a lettuce wrap. We have Nolan Trayer. Yannick. Cooper Flag on the Tall Tales. Paul George. And how about a Dylan Harper refractor? Do you guys know the Con Knipple refractor is doing like 125 to 100 and 125 to like 150 bucks? Harper's like 15, 20-ish. Con Knipple stuff is absolutely crazy. Just blows me away what his stuff is selling for. His refractor, just base refractor, yeah. Con Knipple base is like 15 bucks for a base card. Anthony Black, Jalen Wells, basketball. I know it's kind of wild. Jalen Green, Igor. How about an instinct of Ant-Man, a refractor of Herb Jones, and I do see blue for the Pelicans. We're looking for Jeremiah Fears. It's DeJounte Murray, 109 of 150. Luke Kennard just made a crazy 3 for the Lakers to win over the Magic. I missed the finish of that one. I missed the finish. Damn. My bad. I'm doing too much at once. We got too much going on. Overstimulated. Always tough to start the stream. You're responding to 500 people in chat. You're trying to rip cards. You're trying to do a bazillion things at once. Generation Rising, Liam McNeely going to the Hornets. John Stockton and Filipowski. Taking my Con to 25 auto to the show tomorrow. So good luck. Good luck. His stuff is easy to move right now. His stuff, Con Knipple, people are buying. Sasser, Duarte, the Crazy Eyes, James Harden. There's Con Knipple right there. $15 card right there. Destiny of Ace Bailey. Our first auto is for the Heat. That is Kasparius and Jared Vanderbilt. Appreciate you guys stopping on in. A couple basketball tonight. You guys have been crushing baseball. We'll add our final baseball. And a run back of the NT will be our other football tonight. We'll add those to the site after this break.
Wednesday, I think RGL has some crazy baseball.
We have some crazy baseball this upcoming week. Most of the crazy stuff is going to be next Saturday night. But We're going to do a little sneak peek on Wednesday.
And we have RGL hats and t-shirts, guys.
What's up, Benny? Kennard hit that major parlay. Congrats, man. Will Riley. Will Riley what? Shaq on the clutch gene. Just going to be a base insert. Jaylen Brown. Is that a variation, Jaylen Brown? I can't tell. TSJ and Norman Powell. Jaylen Brown variation, I believe. We got a nipple. All we need is a ball and a oh, man. Jaylen Brown variation going to David S. They said he was going to be MVP at one point this year. I knew that was malarkey. Jaylen Brown.
He's had a very good year.
He has had a good year. I think that's pink. I don't think that's red. I don't think that's right. Quentin Grimy, Ben Seroff, Marcus Smart, Thero. We got our voices of SGA for the Wizards. How about a Trey Johnson, 295/39? That little nice one for Slab Daddy. And a PG-13. Appreciate you guys stopping on in, hanging out with us on a Saturday. Hit that like button if you haven't done so. Yeah, we're going to hopefully see some nice cards in here. It's just been so dusty. Just placed me a whole $100 bill on Vandy plus 176. I'm pulling for Nebraska, but I like the emotional support bet. Ace Bailey rookie right there. SGA for a 40-piece tonight. Dang. How about a Cooper flag? It's upside down and backwards. Just a loading. Just a loading. Going to Jeffrey with Dallas. Jace Richardson and Jonathan Kuminga. Would you sell Brown now? Wait for the playoffs. They're going to be a very good playoff team with Tatum back. I'm ready for the Brewers and Toyota and NASCAR to decide my mood for the next 8 months, says Carter. I know, they teased us. I thought we were going to have a numbered coupe. Thought we were going to have a numbered coupe right there. We're at Darlington tomorrow. I think the race is at Darlington. I don't know who's on the poll for tomorrow. Jalen Suggs. DeMar DeRozan. How about RJ Barrett negative? Redick on the poll. Shocker. Sleek finisher. We have an auto coming up. DeJounte Murray. Sleek finishers of VJ. Rookie auto. That is going to be Noah Penda. Going to the Magic. Going to Thomas H. It's Cooper because I saw the name on the back of the card said Coop. Reddick's on the poll, so I don't know who I'm going to pick tomorrow. Reddick and Bubba, 23XI on a legendary heater. 3 straight wins to kick off the season for Reddick and 23XI. Just crazy. I know. One of the reasons I like Darlington is all the paint schemes. It's just such a unique race. Reddick has a chance to copy Jordan 3 wins, 2 races, and then win 3. Yeah. Donovan Mitchell. How about a clutch gene of Halliburton? Destiny Refractor of Sorbs. Jonathan Kuminga and Ty Jerome. Can't believe Ty Jerome ended up being like a very good NBA player. Very decent player. We're going to make the trip to San Diego for the street race. I am not going to make the trip to San Diego. If I make any trips, it's going to be to go see my dad. I miss my dad. I miss my family down in Sacramento. So the only place you're going to find me, the next place I get to travel to is going to be beautiful destination Sacramento. Hang out with my friends over at True Sports Cards. There's going to be a Devin Booker on the negative. Youthquake of Con Knipple. Kobe Brea, the wrong Kobe right there, going to the Suns. And OG Anunoby. That is it. I plan to go to Texas at some point, go to a Dallas show. Plan to get over to a Burbank show at some point. At San Diego, I don't think I'm getting down to San Diego. It's a little too far south. Brittany was just in San Diego. She went to Mexico with her friend last month or the month before. I'm not much of I don't travel that much, if you haven't noticed. Even if I had time, I'm not big on traveling. I like staycations. Wendell Carter, Siakam, Curry. X's and woes of Con Knipple. These have just been backwards inserts. DeJounte Murray and Aaron Gordon. We also have the buyback program for this set, so don't forget about that. It's probably going to be SGA, so any OKC SGA base gets $20 back when they announce that program. Don't forget when I plan to go to Milwaukee to visit Acme and Dendon. How could I possibly forget about that? How could I possibly forget? We have Blue Wave to wrap this box up. Grady, Yves Missy, Ace and Neal. Sleek finisher is Jamal Murray. Loading refractor, that is Steph Curry. Refractor on the back is KCP. For the Bulls. How about a Noah Esengwe? That is going to be 117 of 150 going to the Bulls. Going to Travis. Going to go to Milwaukee. Have I ever been up to Milwaukee? Have I? I have been to Milwaukee. I went to Milwaukee once. I saw CKY on tour. What's up, ESM? I went to Milwaukee. I forgot about that. He's also coming to Nebraska since Colfax won't get on a plane. I don't think I'm... we'll see. I wouldn't mind going to Nebraska. Let's do some Prism Black. I want to see a gold vinyl to 5 in here. I think gold vinyls are to 5, right? CKY is pretty good. I know I've got him on my wrist. I got him on my wrist. I toured around with them a bunch back in the day. That was a whole different life ago. They're not that good right now, though. They just let their bassist go for the 9,000th time. They do not sound good. RGL on tour. Lakers a cheat code these days. What's up, Cam? Scotty Barnes, Steph Curry, Night Night. Max Struess. How about a basketball of Gary Trent? As 225 at 225. Devin Vassell and the King of New York, Jalen Brunson. I'd rather call him the King of New York over the clear butt MVP Aaron Judge. Nebraska, they call it Children of Colfax, not Children of the Corn. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Y'all got jokes? Y'all got those jokes? We have a Mojo in here. Favorite band retired? Who's your favorite band, Jeb? There's Luck of the Lottery Harden for OKC. NFL Prism Black was going to be like this. I think that's what we all hope for Motown. Giannis for the Thunder. Little Chet Holmgren White. The Curry Night Night is 200 and a PSA 10. Yeah, for the base. Mojo. Sensational signatures for the Bulls. That is Lonzo Ball going to Travis. That is going to be 23 of 25. No FX. I like no FX. Did Bam Margera show up at any CKY shows? He did. Got to hang out with Bam a few times. Got to drink coffee with him down in Portland when we were both very hungover and just talked film. That was one of that's like a canon experience for me. 57 of 175 Chet Holmgren. When there's nobody around Bam Margera, like, he's the most normal, smart dude. And this was 15 years ago. He's just like the most normal, smart dude there is. Just a very creative type. And then people and cameras show up and he becomes a personality. We either have a case hit or a black 101. I'm going to lean case hit. I'm going to lean that's case hit. I think that's going to be one of those... What is it? Groovy? I think it's a groovy. I think we're getting the worst case hit. I think we're getting groovy. It's not so groovy. CKY are a band from Pennsylvania. We have Sean Kemp on the basketball going to OKC. Peter DiPolo. I think it's groovy. It's groovy. Groovy, baby. James Harden going to the Clips. Going to the combo spot. Clippers comboed with the Kings going to Mr. David B. What was I doing for CKY? I was doing photography or filmography. 145 of 225. For their label, I was doing like street team stuff and film-in shows. Fun times. Rocking a camera. I'm going to one-touch it. It's probably like $40. Before this was a trading card channel, I used to have all my footage on here because I got to upload it too. I used to have all my live shows, all 20 plus of them that I went to. And then once the channel picked up, I kind of removed most of that stuff. It's all unlisted on this channel. With the scroll for James Harden. RGL told them to do Jackass. I did not. 21 bucks. I know it's not much because people would rather have the color blasts or the mangas or the Prismanias. I know that's not the case. We prefer to see. Yeah, we definitely don't want to see that one. Eventually, though, people will realize how rare those are, and they will go up in value. But right now, they're not super desirable. There's Jawick and Chomsky. Did I show the number on the Kemp? I did, Pithora. 145. I did.
Oh, who's he doing?
Timmy! Drew Timmy. Yep. And new Drew. Don McClingan, Ulrich Chomsky, and Clay Thompson on the Pulsar. Haven't ripped this one in so long, I forgot that the Pulsars are not numbered. What's going on, Peter Johnson Outdoors? What's up, brother? This Band-Aid, I'm telling you, I don't need it. It just doesn't look good. But this Band-Aid, man, it makes me rip slow. We have a snakeskin and a redemption. We have a snakeskin. SGA on the fireworks. LaMarcus Aldridge. I like LaMarcus Aldridge. Oh, Luka Doncic. For the Rockets, it's Jabari. Kevin Durant does not like him. We'll do the redemption in a second. We have a rookie snakeskin. That is going to be Bobby Clintman on the snakeskin. Be quiet. Going to the Detroit Pistons. That's Show Me Mo. Show Me Mo with the Bobby Clintman. Your Jabari is going to be numbered 9 of 149. We just can't find a 14 tonight. No 14s. No money. Oh boy, JML, unbelievable. I can't believe you just said that, JML. Your redemption. Base autographs Prism Silver. How about Chet Holmgren? Going to OKC. Going to Peter DePaulo. That is our platinum member. Peter DePaulo, congratulations, man. Going to OKC. These do ship out. I hit one and they shipped it to me, so I think I had a red. Did JML did mention we needed Giddy, yes. JML said what we all think, yes. Vandy, Nebraska, a good game, says Tim. Renowned NCAA basketball expert Timmy over there. Nice Chet Holmgren right there.
It's good.
NBA champion Chet Holmgren, I might add. NBA champion Chet Holmgren. Let's not get it twisted. Yada, I mean, show me some gold. Show me a good, desirable. Not gonna beat the allegations. We have a gold. Show me a gold, and we just have gold.
You're cheap.
I'm a cheat code. I'm a cheat code.
Cheater.
Cyborg. Yes, I was. Yeah. Suggs. Michael Porter. Gold Curry would be insane. There's Anthony Simons. Ron Holland for Detroit is going to be on the Blue Ice team color. 68 of 125. Simons and gold auto. How about a Dennis Rodman, Steve Kerr dual auto for Travis with the Chicago Bulls?
That's nasty.
Dual gold Steve Kerr, Dennis Rodman, the Worm. The newest member of the WWE Hall of Fame right there. Simons was 117 of 175.
How many championships between them, guys?
That's cool. That is a cool dual auto.
How many championships?
No random necessary right there. We're going to go with a roll red GTI. Chicago with a rare one.
That's sick. That's a sick card.
Chicago with a rare one touch. That is not a Modest Bazolis. What an effing card, says Joseph. Look at that. Big squirrels right there. What do Rodman cards typically do? Rodman has signed a lot, but on a dual gold auto from Prism, this finna do numbers. I'm gonna guess 600 or 700. 6-7. I'm gonna say 600-700. Be my guess. That would be my little prediction. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. Somebody could probably. I'm sure one of those has sold. This set has been out forever. So I'm sure one is sold. I'm sure there's a comp out there. I'm sure there's a comp. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. Just a silver pack right here. That's a nice hit right there. Zach LaVine, Risha Shea for Atlanta. Talisman, Apollo Banchero.
What's up, John Hart?
What's going on, Mr. John? 5 Rodman titles, 4 or 5, and then 4 for Kerr as a coach. Yep. PSA 10 to 25 sold for $250. That's hard to equate that to a gold though.
Like a 6 to 8.
That's kind of hard. Another auto in here.
The right buyer.
Fractal of the Joker. One left at auction, 170 with 8 days left. That's a good sign then. AJ Mitchell. Nikhil Alexander. Auto sensational signature. Marcus Smart for the Wiz. Going to Slab Daddy. Slab Daddy with that one.
Pretty good with the Lakers.
Nah is 39 of 199. That's funny. We hit one and then there's one up for auction that like just got put up. Bunch of top loads in this one. We still have Silhouette and Midnight in this break still to come. We have color, or we have silvers in here, I should say. Tristan De Silva. Silver or Wemby. Do I PC any soccer? Not really. Bub Carrington. Luck of the lottery silver, Derrick Rose. I have a couple of soccer cards in my PC. One is a Leo Messi Obsidian Auto to 5 PSA 9. And then I have, what else do I have? I have another Leo from Leaf. It's like an Anime Nation PSA 10.
Ricardo hasn't tried to buy that one.
I don't even think Ricardo knows that I have that one. I don't know if Ricardo knows that I have a Leo auto. But I don't have much soccer. I don't really follow. I have a couple of Ansu Fati. I thought he was going to be a big deal. I have a couple of him. Getting Chrome MLS. Did not get any of that from Topps. Steven Adams, Aquaman. That is 83 of 175. D-Book. Auto of Dorisic, of course. What is Silhouette going to go for? It's probably going to be about the same as Prism. And that one's going to be exactly like Prism. So no rookies, no active NFL players. Now you know. I don't know if I want to sell that one, Ricardo. I'm not 100% sure if I want to sell that one, my guy. I kind of like having that one, honestly. We have a couple of reds in here. Pulled a Yamal rookie. I don't own any Yamals. Peyton Pritchard. That is 55 of 299. Alexander Sarr to 75, I believe. 49 of 75. Jaden Hardy on the auto. Gafford, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jordan Hawkins. I heard a funny name. So does everybody in chat know who Robbie Avila is? Does anybody know Robbie Avila? What team is he on? I don't know what team he's on. What team is Robbie Avila on? So Robbie Avila has a bunch of fun nicknames like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LeBron Frames and all these nicknames. St. Louis. I heard a new name for him and I thought it was a funny one. And it was Magic the Gathering Johnson. Magic the Gathering Johnson is probably my favorite nickname for him. Our Holland base was $1,200. Yep. Mikael Bridges. There is Claxton. Non-numbered on those Red Waves. Cade Cunningham. Kerr, KPJ, and Dirk to end it. Added to the list. Magic the Gathering Johnson. Shane Gilgeous Alexander is funny too. Yep. Shane Gillis Alexander. That's funny. Let's go ahead and do some Silhouette. Silhouette time. We'll end with Midnight. Shane Gillis Alexander. That's really funny. The kid looks like a nerd. He plays at like his own pace, and he is very good. I don't know if he's going to make it to the NBA. It'd be awesome if he did. He really does play at his own pace. Just very fundamental basketball. Wednesday, you hit me a Hochevar. Literally earlier that day, I was looking at one to buy. There you go. Congrats, man. We got Mikael Bridges. How about a D-Books? 1 of 75. First on the print right there. Want to see one of those cool... is that not going to fit in a... What the hell? What the hell? Why does that not fit in a 55 point? That's weird. Very strange. How about a Jimmy Butler as a Minnesota Timberwolf? Well, going to Mini. Going to Keith H. How about a Wemby? Oh, boy. It's game-used Wemby. Please, please, please. NBA Relics, Victor Wembanyama. Going to the Spurs, going to Ryan. I'm going to guess it's probably like a $50. This is probably like a $50 game-used Wemby. I just wanted to see something nasty on that card. Not quite as nasty as we had hoped for. Wemby right there. And Jimmy as well as a T-Wolf. I forget he was a T-Wolf. Always remember him as a Bull. I remember him as a Sixer. I always forget about his days in Minnesota. Let's forget about him in Mini. Of course, I remember the Miami Heat. He's with the Warriors. Amen Thompson, 61 of 99. Going to the Rockets. That's weird. If you ever see any Manus, I'm a buyer. Alright, sounds good. A little Ja Wick for the Miami Heat. How about Tyler Hero? Everybody needs a hero. Going to the Miami Heat. Going to Stephen W. Daniel Thias. This would be a logo man. Yeah, this would be the type of logo man we would hit. Daniel Thias for the Celtics. That's the type of logo man we're used to seeing. Who'd we pull? We pulled Joe Ingles, right? Joe Ingles was Jinglin' Joe. Did you ever find Clyde Drexler? Yeah, he's in Topps Chrome. He's in Chrome. He's in Panini sets. He signs. Yep. Had to be Pacers Thias. All right, 2 packs left. We haven't seen our auto yet. Thin pack here. Yeah, we got thin pack here. So we have an auto. I think it's a Contenders auto. There is going to be Jamal Murray, 90 of 125. Jamal. Denver in this break belonging to Josh G. All right, go to our back. Let's go behind our auto. It is Kawhi Leonard on the NBA gear. Mr. Fun Guy, they found a game he actually played in, huh? NBA gear Kawhi for the Clippers. Clippers got Kawhi and Harden in this break. Clippers going to David. Auto. It's DeMarcus Cousins on the Cracked Ice veteran ticket. 14 of 25. That is a nice card going to the Kings. Going to the Clippers Kings. Going to David again. DeMarcus Cousins to 25. That's actually really nice. The Cracked Ice tickets actually sell. Oh, and that's bounty for $400. Boogie. Boogie into the bounty. David, everything's coming up you in this break, man. That is a $400 minor bounty. Congratulations, man. Everything coming up, David. I don't know if this is over $100. I don't think it's over 100 because it's sticker, but it is that beautiful Cracked Ice from Contenders. That is the card to get. If it's not the 101, you want the Cracked Ice from Contenders, by the way. If you're ever looking at a Contenders rookie auto, you want the Cracked Ice. Those are the most desirables. Let me go ahead and grab some more 75 points. Grab some more 180 points. Flying through them in this break. Nice bounty hit right there. Yeah, minor bounty will be off for the remainder of the break. We'll grab a new number after this one, and it'll reset to $100. Best Kings card in a while. That was a nice one, yeah. That was definitely a nice Kings card. Congratulations, David. DeMarcus Cousins. Boogie was so good pre-injury. Pre-injury, Boogie was good. Alright, Logo Man here, right? Logo Man here, right? Die cut on the back. How about a Reed Shepard, 10 of 49. Pillars of the game, Reed. I know JWJ a fan of this one. JWJ a Kentucky fan, though. Reed Shepard, Pillars of the game, 10 of 49. Kawhi's PPG holds up. Why are you thinking about Kawhi's PPG? Wow. No, I got you. CJ McCollum on the Threads, game used. Just going to be a jumbo. That is 8 of 49 going to Portland. Devin Vassell for the Spurs. NBA gear. To wrap it up, 77 of 99. We have 1 box left in this break. This has been a pretty decent break. Better than most of our basketball breaks lately. Hits harder than a Kentucky Mule. I think these sets were made before the Raptors were in expansion. You have Vince Carter chances in here. I know that because we pulled some. Alright, we're down to our last box. Listen, I'm not trying to do anything to him. I'm trying to hit a card for him. Well, I know that... Well, he's in on a filler. So, number one, he's in on some fillers. Oh, okay. Well, listen, I know Vince Carter has an insomnia. You want a Vince Carter Nets card? Ugh. Ugh, you need a Vince Carter Raptors. Final box of the break is midnight.
No, there's no way he's your favorite.
Jason Kidd? Kevin Durant? How is Kevin Durant now your favorite net of all time? Kevin Garnett. How is Kevin Garnett not your favorite net of all time? Alright, we're going to kick off with Cam Jones, which means hopefully we won't see him elsewhere in the pack. Kicking off with Cam Jones. Let's go behind our 3 autos. How about a Yang Hansen? Ooh, that's pretty. Which case hit is that? Yang Hansen, that is very pretty for Portland. Nice hit for Victor Benelos. And Jalen Green. And a 14 of 35 of AD for the Dallas Mavericks. His favorite net is Joe Harris or Chris Humphreys. Okay, what is going on? These are supposed to be 55 points over here. There we go. Somebody put a 35 point on top of the 55 point top loader stack. And I was like, there is no way. That's you. You.
No, I didn't.
Can somebody give me a comp on a Dreamland Yang Hansen? Dreamland Yang Hansen. I'm going to need a comp. A Dream Yang. Let me know about the Dream Yang. All right, your 3 autos. 11 of 12.
Whoa.
Igor.
Oh.
Going to Frank.
He called it.
He called it.
That's sick.
11 of 12, Igor.
Oh,
That'll get a 1-touch.
that's nice.
That'll get a 1-touch. Jared Vanderbilt, of course.
Oh.
Of course. Jeremiah Fears went for 50, but Yang Hansen has an international market, so I think that's probably going to get close to a hundo.
35.
35 Yang? Dang. Final card of the break. Rookie auto. That's not Cooper Flag. Is that another? No, that's Brooks Barnheiser. I actually like him.
He's solid.
Brooks Barnheiser for OKC. Peter Polo in our gold member spot.
He's actually pretty
Platinum
solid.
member spot.
Dude, they know how to draft over there. It's like,
OKC has a couple of guys that are... Who's the other guy? They have, like, Brandon Carlson. He's actually a baller. He's gotten in on garbage time, and he's actually not awful. Like, they're just super deep. They bring out their bench, and they still score 40 points in a quarter. Sold for 70 plus. I'm a 1-touch up the Igor. Igor was a nice hit. And we were going to open up our next final 2 breaks of the night, I think.
guys,
You guys have absolutely done work on the store.
we had some basketball.
You guys have spots left in basketball. It's a little bit cheaper than this one. Got Finest Delight in there. To 12, Igor. Let's take a look at our hits in this one.
Got the best of
Midnight, that's why we stopped ripping tops 3 and we've been ripping more Midnight lately, just because it's such a pretty set. It's a very pretty set. Appreciate you guys rocking with us tonight. Clarify I wasn't much... fair enough, Ricardo. Fair enough. I hear you. We got baseball coming up next. First baseball of 4 breaks tonight. I'll rip the first one for you guys. I think I'll rip the first one. Doing a little bit of a headache, but it should be okay. What's up, Timbo? Recommend Hail Mary. It's a good movie. JML rented that one from his adult video store down the street last night. He didn't like that. 328 likes. If you guys hit that like button for us, we'll do another giveaway after our next break. 4 1-touches. We have the Igor to 12. That was oh my god. Steve Kerr. Dennis Rodman. Gold dual auto. We did have the redemption for Chet Holmgren Prism Silver auto. And then the groovy James Harden apparently last sold $21. And that's going to do it for our break.